Hey, this is Shaw.
And I'm Del, and you're watching Up Late
with Shaw and Dale.
Come on now.
With the viral sensation of this video and Patty coming out like other people having alternative things, what would you come out? What thing would you come up with?
Well, what I'm going to come out with is baby's Mother's Day card.
I think I'm gonna have to come up with a response. Deadbeat dad cards.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Do you give a deadbeat dad a card or a post-it note? Like, do you actually go?
Hey, we're back and we're here with Khalees Hopkins and a funny pop talk bit. I'll say it because Shaw can't say it, okay? Hey guys, we're here with Khalees Hopkins. Look, her name's Hopkins. I introduced myself.
And Lover, this is my wife Vanessa, and we are Up Late with Shaw and Dell.
Listen, I have 5,000 Facebook followers, okay?
Yes.
And I'm not gonna see 5,000 people that day.
No.
But the 5,000 Facebook followers, they gonna think I was finished shit that day. Okay?
Show us.
It's about the perfect selfie.
But we need you to go back in the closet.
Up Late with John Dell. Spontaneous, eccentric, outrageously funny. You never know which celebrity Sean Dell will be kicking it with and where they'll pop up next.
If you were the type to walk up to them, what would you say?
You are so beautiful. With your answer, Nikki, I realized I beat myself up all the time.
3 black guys in Hollywood. To do her own version of Magic Mike, who would it be?
Obviously, there's someone she doesn't want to get his answer.
Unrestricted.
It's Up Late with Shaw and Dell.
Hey!
I'm talking about
That's so funny. I was just like, let me get my lighting right. Okay, perfect.
guys. If you only knew what I looked like less than 30 seconds ago.
I'm so serious.
I'm echoing in your phone. Can you hear me?
Yeah, that's so funny because I just had to switch out my phone because for some reason there's an echo all of a sudden on my phone. I think these iPhones have gone in overdrive because we've been on them so much. That mine's has retired itself, and I just got it.
Really?
Yeah, I think I got one like earlier last year, but it, you at least get 2 years out of iPhones.
Oh, hold on. Let me. You know what?
Michael Jackson
Maybe it's
curl
time
going
for
on.
an upgrade.
Yeah, I think so. Wait, well, I don't have a Michael Jackson curl.
Hold on. You need to get the grease popping off. You know what I'm saying?
Like a baby hair swirl.
And do the like swirl, and then when all else fails,
the grease is the
Jermaine Jackson do,
the grease is just the spit. You know how you just do spit. You in these kind of positions.
To get that Jermaine Jackson popping off,
It was about that if it started having taken a mind on his own and started having a scroll in the front, then we know that Michael Jackson has joined us.
We'll know the spirit of Michael Jackson is in the building.
Yes, absolutely.
First of all, how was your day? Okay, even though we just spoke less than 6 seconds ago. How was your day?
My day wasn't that bad. I mean, I filmed earlier today, and right before this. So It's so funny because I was on it and I realized the StreamYard when we're on it, it swishes my other hair hat in a place that I was like, that's not gonna look good for later. Let me change that.
So you were like,
that curl is not meant for StreamYard. It's only for IG.
Oh my God. First of all, guys, welcome to Up Late with Shaw and Dell. We have a great show for you tonight. And I'm talking about it's great because 1, our lighting looks way bomb. And number 2, we have our guest, CBS's MacGyver. Justin Hires will be joining us tonight. We'll be doing the fan check-ins. First of all, I already see y'all in the comments. Ronald Ruffin, we see you out there.
Hey.
How are you? Thank you so much for being present, guys. We just can't thank you guys enough for being with us. on Up Late with Sha and Dell. And, you know, might as well get it started. Sha, what was your success check-in for the day?
My success check-in today, I definitely like to say us sitting up last night and doing our interview for this online site. I was just saying to myself, just thinking about how amazing that's going to be once we finish submitting it. I was like, that I didn't really think about the magnitude of it, but I was like, this is some great PR for us. So I was like, this is some good stuff here.
Yeah, no, it's, I mean, I feel amazing about the show. I feel like, you know, it's just something about when you're doing the right thing, you're on the right path. You know,
it made me think about another thing. So I saw this webinar. Again, I've been all of a sudden become the webinar queen now. And you know how our group, the New York Women Film, you know how we saw it all. But something just came into my inbox, and I literally was on my verge of like unsubscribing from them. And I was like, let me check it out. And I'm glad I did, although I missed the whole webinar again because you told me about season 10 of Married at First Sight. But I got on it enough just to get the woman's contact information, which I was glad about too. So
yeah. Guys, we have our guest with us. I don't want to keep him waiting because he's filming something right now, and we never know if he's got to be on set at 6 a.m. I'm so honored to have him. Before we show you,
What do you mean I live here?
Do you live here?
No, but why did you just come open the door like that?
Because I live next door.
Okay. So because you saw black people?
Karen strikes again, and this time she brought her husband, Kyle. The audacity to walk into somebody's house that you don't own. Do you understand that this bitch walked in and she ain't the police? Do you understand the level of privilege?
Guys, without further ado, please welcome to Up Late with Sha and Dell, Justin Hires.
Hey, what's happening?
Hey.
Karen.
What'd you say?
I said the audacity of Karen.
Yeah, I started doing those videos to remind people that I'm a comedian. And and so far they're doing good. I just did one that on my Facebook page, it got up to 300,000 views.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I was calling them trending now videos, but I started saying, what are you doing after the clip play? So now everybody kind of calling them, what are you doing videos?
Yeah.
And Deion Cole actually was the one that kind of told me to keep running with the what are you doing theme.
Yeah.
So shout out to Deion Cole for that. But you know, so I was like, let me remind people I'm a comedian. I do this too.
Did they forget?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I don't know. I'm on MacGyver, and you know what I'm saying, I think some people I do like a comedic acting role on it, but I do drama on it also.
Yeah.
It just without the club being open like they usually was and not being on the road. I just wanted to really kind of feel that comedy void in my own life. You know, the fact that I'm not being able to be on the stages like that. I was like, well, let me find a way to get out some comedy. And then it's current stuff because I don't do like current events in my stand-up. So this is an opportunity to kind of talk about topical shit and not have to worry about like burning my real material that I say on stage.
Yeah.
But thanks for having me, ladies. I appreciate y'all.
Absolutely. You were filling the comedy void. How has that? I mean, besides doing the videos, how have you been feeling about that? Because I was just saying, you know, not performing is like downright depressing. I didn't even realize, you know, how it had been affecting me. But, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I always saw doing stand-up as like therapeutic for me, because especially when I'm working out material, to be able to talk about things that I'm dealing with, even if the shit ain't funny, is to be able to get it out and burden somebody else with my problems.
It is free therapy. It is definitely free therapy.
Free therapy. They're like, dear Lord, I came here to laugh. Now I want to kill myself like you do. But yeah, I mean, it's a little tough, but I don't know. I've been doing stand up for 13 years, and I'm at a point now where it was almost cool to have this break just to kind of restart, and also find subjects and really elevate my comedy. I feel like when I come back to doing stand up full time, just my subject matter and how I tell the jokes is just going to be even more elevated. To help take my career to the next level.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're still writing and everything, like making sure you're like, as you see stuff come up, you're like, all right, let me just get that down.
Yeah, I'm back to doing that. I go through periods when I will just be living and talking and forget to jot it down. But I'm back to now. Oh, that was funny. Let me write that down. Let me jot down these notes. So then when I do get on stage, I'm gonna try to throw it out there and see how I do. But I'm feeling pretty confident. Not like too confident, not cocky. Anytime I've gotten too confident is when I bomb.
Oh my God. Yes.
So I'm just trying to be like, comfortable and at a certain level of confidence. But I never want to get too confident.
Yeah. So we got to jump you right in with these questions. Okay. Because, our show is designed to just provoke your funny bone and let the audience see how your mind works. So we got our first game is called 7 questions. You pick a number. We're going to call out the question that we wrote for this number. All right. Pick any number.
7. That used to be my favorite number back in the day.
Oh, okay. Sha has 7.
So if you had to choose anything in your, I guess, like your grab bag or emergency kit to get out of a situation, what would it be and why? Especially since you're a MacGyver and all.
I know, right? What would I grab? Shit. I guess. Really, where am I at? Where am I going to? I need to know this information.
Let's say you was at a house party and somebody said the feds are coming.
Oh, well, it'll be.
And they're going to one way out.
One way out. I guess it'll be my car keys. If that's the case.
You got your car keys and your first aid kit? Okay.
Yeah. A lighter.
Vehicle could help with the problem.
What's gonna be the first thing? I ain't grabbing Band-Aids. What the fuck? I don't know if I cut. What I'm supposed to be grabbing? Band-Aids?
Well, there's a better kind of keys you got. If you got mace on it, then that may be handy. If you got a little switchblade, that could be handy too. So
yeah, I'm the only man with a rape whistle. So I walk around with that around my neck.
Next number.
3.
Oh, okay, Sha, he got you again.
Listen, okay, I'm trying to remember all my questions. Oh, I got it. If you could go on any game show, what would it be and why?
Price is Right. Because I grew up watching that. My mama used to watch that, and I used to like that. What's that Palinko game when they drop the shit at the?
Yes.
And I just saw Trey Elliott, comedian Trey Elliott, was just on The Price is Right.
That's why he won.
Yeah, wow. But that would be the game show that I would want to be on.
Okay,
so you're good at deals, basically.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm really not. But I would probably be guessing all wrong, But yeah, I still want to go in there just for the nostalgia. And I was doing a pilot one time. I'm like career dropping instead of name dropping. I'm career dropping. But I was doing a pilot one time, and we was filming where they film Price is Right or something. And the wheel was outside in the hallway, so I took a picture next to the Price is Right wheel. That they roll at the end of the show. They spin at the end of the show. Yeah. So, but yeah, that'll be it.
We're gonna give you a number because this was a wild card number. Okay. Yeah. 4. Give us now. We know you just have your single just dropped. First of all, I gotta tell the audience, Justin is also an amazing rapper. He just dropped a single. We got your video that we're gonna play at the end of it.
Nice.
So I got to get 4 of your top rap collabs. If you could collab, give us 4 top collabs.
If I could collab, Drake, Kendrick Lamar,
Okay.
J. Cole.
Okay.
Woo. Damn, I don't know if I messed up this list. And I'm gonna say Tyler the Creator. But because he's an incredible artist. But I mean, really, I think my top person would be Andre 3000.
Oh,
I technically gave 5, but
okay.
That would be. But I think I was kind of going like newer school people.
Yeah.
But if I kind of went back a little bit, it'd be Andre 3000.
Yeah. No, it's okay.
What'd you say?
Go ahead, Sha.
No, obviously we can get him out of retirement, but yes.
He ain't coming out of retirement.
No, and what I was gonna say is it's cool that you keep it new school because some people bust out the dead or alive. It would be Adam James. I'm like, hold on. I need you to keep it current out here, okay? Okay, you got 1. You got 1. Not 1. You got 7. You got 3. You got 4. Pick a number.
1.
1. Okay, cool. That's mine.
I was just thinking, I'm glad I at least said a musician because I'll be asking questions on social media and I'll be like, who's your favorite rapper? And it'd be like, Cicely Tyson. I'm like, Cicely Tyson? What are you talking about? I had to get that joke out. All right.
Okay. Finish this. Finish this story. Okay. I saw a couple moving out of my building and they left a couch and a dog kennel outside of the building.
They left a couch and what else?
They left a couch and a dog kennel outside the building. So
I left both of them and went the hell on to my other house. That shit. Dirty ass couch and a dirty ass dog kennel. I ain't messing with that. COVID going around, it's COVID season. I ain't touching that.
People get stuff all the time, and the first thing I go is bed bugs. No.
I ain't telling you. If you would have said there was like 100,000 under the couch cushion, that would have been different. I probably would have went over there and got that. No, man, touching no dirty ass couch.
Sha is gonna give you. I thought you was gonna be like, so I approached them and told them, good, decent people live around here. How dare y'all leave this in front of the building?
Oh, you better than me.
I don't actually approach people. I actually call bulk trash. You know what I'm saying? I get out of here, guys. I am the Karen, okay, of my building.
Oh yeah, I done been the Karen of my apartment complex here in Atlanta. I definitely done snitched, and I feel good about it. You know what I'm saying?
Quietly snitching.
I do quietly snitch. I be like, hey. Who is this? I'm like, bitch, don't worry about the name. Just worry about what I'm asking you to do. I need to do what I'm asking you. Click.
Next question. I'm gonna give you 5. 5 is we hear people having to cut people off on their way to the top. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Approximately how many friends have you gained since you blew up?
How many friends? Well, so I don't know if I've blown up. I don't know. I think people kind of leave me alone. I don't know if I'm in a weird place in my career. It's like I'm not Kevin Hart, but I'm not like an unemployed struggling actor either. And so I'm just like at a little steady level right now. So nobody don't really mess with like you hitting me up for this. I mean, I get it here and there, but people usually just leave me. I don't know if people think I don't mess with other people. I don't know what people think, but
you just saying you ain't got no groupies yet. What you trying to tell us?
No, I got groupies now. Wait a minute. Well, TV. But I don't have like, if you ask me like if I have like a bunch of like new friends or anything, not really.
Just your same crew. Have you
I,
had to
I do have my day ones. Me and my friends just started like a little on my Patreon page. I got like a little podcast type show I do with them called Day Ones. And yeah, I got my same friends from like elementary and middle school. You know, those still my homeboys.
That's amazing.
Yeah. What up? Yeah, I mean, literally since elementary, middle school. I've cut off a couple friends. You know what I'm saying? Because some people can't hang with you the further you ascend. You know, meaning they can't keep up or they don't want to keep up. You know, to how you moving. So I mean, you know, that's them. But my boys that can, you know, we still kicking it. I mean, we work together now. One of my friends, he my assistant now. You know,
really?
Yeah. So you know, that's
Was that the one in your Kevin Hart video online, the videographer?
Yeah, that's one of them. Yep.
Okay.
That's been my homeboy since 5th grade.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So that just brought me to a question I wanted to ask. How do guys break up with each other?
Text message. No, with some emojis. Matthew, me. I'm trying to think. I mean, I kind of went a little. I kind of went a little ghost on one of my homeboys, and then we eventually talked. You know, I mean, we eventually talked, and basically what it came down to was I felt like he wasn't there when I needed him. You know, I mean, that's what it ultimately came down. And all my homeboys that I'm still cool with, at the end of the day, when I really needed them, or if they said they was gonna do something, they did it. You know, and it's like I'm at a point in my career, it's like we can't be dropping the balls. You know what I'm saying? And if you do drop the ball, I need you to accept accountability, pick the ball up, and let's keep going. You know. You know.
Okay, so last question is, we talked about a game show, okay, because you said you wanted to go on The Price is Right. But now people have a movie about their life, okay? They have their life story movie. What is the game show about your life called?
Who Wants to Be a Billionaire?
That's right. Get that money.
Yeah, straight up.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm signed up right now.
Yeah, straight up. Me too.
You the host and a contestant on your own game.
Yeah, right. And guess what? I'm rigging the game so I win. Shit.
Exactly. Myself. That's awesome.
Oh my God. So tell us about the new album. Tell us about how long you've been hiding the skill, because, you know, as a comedian, when people know us as comedians, then they, you know, they want us to stay right there in that box because they know us as, you know, this thing. But tell us about the journey of birthing your musical side.
Yeah, I mean, you know, music is something that I've always wanted to do since elementary. I used to try to put together singing groups, and I had a singing group in high school, and you know, but we graduated and all kind of went off and did our own things. One of my homeboys, he's actually he's playing Michael Jackson on Broadway when Broadway opened back up, but it's the Broadway production of Michael Jackson. It's called MJ, and he's playing Michael Jackson. We had a group back in the day, and that was just something I always wanted to do. And I remember I was rapping on a song that we did, and I took it to the radio station up in Atlanta because I was going to college at Clark, Atlanta. And I took it to the radio station, and the dude told me then, I was 18. The dude told me then, he said, yo, I'm not playing these other songs, but the song where you're rapping, he said, if the song was just you rapping, I would have played this on the radio. If it was just you rapping. And I'm so loyal and was so like oblivious. I was just like, okay. And then I walked out because I'm like, I'm in an R&B group, you know, so I'm not even thinking. I'm so loyal. And I was like, I'm gonna just focus on comedy. I was just like, forget it. So fast forward years later, and then I finally got to a point I was just hearing a bunch of artists come out. I'm like, yo, I know I'm better than some of these artists I'm hearing. I'm like, I know I could at least come close to some of these artists that I'm hearing that's making it. And then I seen a video clip of it was Drake, I believe Meek Mill and LeBron James. He joined them on stage, and they looked like they was having the best time I had ever. And I mean, I'm a comedian, so I done been on stage. I've had nights when I've destroyed, like destruction, and that still looked like more fun than I had as a stand-up comedian. And I was like, I have to, if I don't want to die with any regrets. I was like, I have to at least try, you know. And so I didn't tell nobody I was gonna start rapping. I just did it secretly. The only person I told was my wife. That's the only person I told. I was like, I didn't even tell my day ones. I didn't even tell them. I just told my wife, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna do a mixtape. She looked at me like I was crazy, you know, like a good wife should. You know, and she was like, "What, a mixtape?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna start rapping." And so I did it. I went to this. I wrote them. I got some beats from people online. I went in and recorded. I had like a little focus group to test out the songs to see which songs were my best songs. So I had like an internal focus group with like 12 friends. And then when I got like the best 8 tracks, I put it out. You know, and the first song did really well. I had a real cool video for it. It was called Fire Flame. And I go by J Hires. Anybody that want to know, Hires. So it's like the letter J, like my first, and then Hires. But yeah, and so now I just recorded. And so really the videos that I've been putting out, that's for my second mixtape, the chapter 2. But I already have my 3rd and 4th mixtape projects already recorded. So I'm gonna put out the 3rd one. It'll be like January or February when I put out the 3rd one. Then I'll put out the 4th one, probably the end of 2021. So I'm trying to put out 2 next year.
You and Dale need to collab on a song.
What, you be rapping?
She sang.
Oh, you sang? I don't know if I knew that. Well, yeah, you can definitely. You know, I'm having a little virtual talent show if you want to hop on there. Well, it's a showcase. It's a virtual showcase.
I mean, we'll talk after this, but I'll definitely hop on there. I have a band and everything.
I don't know how I missed all of that. That's dope. I did not know that.
That's because we, you know, as artists, we see each other 3 weeks in a row when we run into each other. Then we don't see each other for 8 months. Then, you know, we hear about this online, and then, you know, it's all over the place. But yeah, you know, I mean, I have definitely birthed my inner singer as well. But it's not about me. It's about you. Question.
Well, I'm here to be the plugger, so don't worry.
Yes, I mean.
It said, Justin, what other names in the industry would you like to work with down the line?
Acting.
Say that again.
As we said, rapping already. Who in acting world would you like to work with?
Who would I like to work with? I guess definitely Denzel, just because I feel like I would learn a lot from him. Leonardo DiCaprio is somebody. I don't know. I mean, there's so many. Eddie Murphy. I mean, Jamie Foxx is somebody I want to work with. So it's so many. Then directors. So I would want to work with Quentin Tarantino just to see what his process is. And I feel like he's a great director. So yeah, I mean, it's whatever. I'm a very collaborative person, and at the end of the day, I'm just trying to grow and get better as an artist.
But that just made me think about the fact that if you named a great players that you aspire to work with, of the Quentin Tarantino movies, what film would you want to remake that you would have them playing in with you?
Out of the Quentin Tarantino films? You know, probably Kill Bill.
Okay.
I want to say Reservoir Dog, but Kill Bill because I used to do martial arts. I'm a black belt.
Oh, there you go.
Wow.
So that would give me a reason to kind of get back into a fighting condition and do like some martial arts and stuff like that. So that would be cool.
You was a well-rounded black man there. You can kick your ass and make it laugh, people.
Okay, and sing to you and cheer you up.
Yeah, I used to always tell people, I was like, I talk so much shit because I could back it up, you know. But that's why.
Hold on. Speaking of talking trash, we got a game called Explain This Sexy, where we went to your Instagram to see what possibly you was doing this day where you was feeling your sexiest. Check this first one out.
Oh no. Oh
yeah. Robin Hood. That's Robin Hood.
That's actually my homeboy that do my videography. He's actually a photographer. And so I was filming a music video for one of my new music videos that's coming. I'm gonna put it out probably next month. It's called Sick Flow, but it's off my chapter 2 He Rap project. So that's what that was from. That was from that day when we were recording that song Sick Flow.
Okay. And this next one, Explain Your Sexy.
I missed my hair, not in this picture. There's no explanation. I was just cheesing or something. I keep forgetting that I had like a beard and everything. I'm like, oh yeah, I did have a beard during quarantine. I just started back shaving and getting haircuts because I'm filming again.
Yeah, I feel like you just got paid that day.
Yeah.
Justin, thank you so much for kicking it with us on Up Late with Sha and Dell. It's been our pleasure. Please tell everybody where they can find you at. I'm
on all social media. As y'all can see, it's at Justin Hires on all the social media. My YouTube is Justin Hires TV. And in my page, I just started doing Patreon to do like show people like behind the scenes. I'm kind of a private person. Because of my personal life, but I felt like, I'll do a Patreon page. If somebody really, really want to get to see my personal life, then, then subscribe to my Patreon page and you could see that. And so that's pretty much it. All my social media at Justin Hires MacGyver. I'm on MacGyver, airs Fridays, 8:00 on CBS. So y'all check that out. I'm easy to spot. I'm the black guy on the show. And y'all be like, hey, wrong, and it's me.
And go ahead and introduce your video for us.
Is it Humble Beginnings? Is it that one?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, well, yeah. Check out my video. It's my second music video off my chapter 2 He Rap project, Humble Beginnings. And I came up with that song because I'm from St. Petersburg, Florida, and I talk about being raised in the Bird. That's short for St. Petersburg, right next to the Dope House, which is all facts. So yeah, there you go. Humble Beginnings by Jay Hires.
Yeah. I was raised in the Bird right next to the Dope House. Watch them sell work out the bathroom trap house. Police come, nigga jump fences, hide out, gun under seat, drugs in truck, ride out. I never sold weight, never caught a body. Oh no, like my freedom too much. Also, fucking hoes, I get money in both, like shop Costco, knocking down doors one by one like dominoes. You ever met a nigga straight from St. Pete, Florida boy, made it out the hood, became a world explorer. Latina women looking for me like door explorer. Used to fuck red bones who drove Range Rovers. First time ever had a gun in my face. Came from my own brother, ain't that some shit? Taught me at young age, can't trust nobody. That's why I catch a body. If you think my rap's a hobby, every rapper sound the same, carbon copy. I'm taking kids to school, but I am not the poppy. Don't put my dick guy, you don't do sloppy toppy. Don't swallow you obsolete like this, that's floppy. Took game like robber, you outdated, Atari. I learned how to dance from watching house party. Careful in hood, that's real safari. Christmas, bought my daughter all black Barbies. All black Barbies. Christmas, bought my daughter all black. I was raised in the Bird right next to the Dope House. Watch them sell work out the bathroom trap house. Police come, nigga jump fences, hide out, gun under seat, drugs in truck, ride out. I never sold weight, never caught a body. Oh no, like my freedom too much. Also, fucking hoes, I get money in both, like shop Costco, knocking down doors one by one like dominoes. My Reggie told me I'm a god, I believe him though. Rich in spirit, soul nigga, I'm never broke. Lack of support even from my own kinfolk. Fuck them though. Got money, paid off car, no. Work at Publix, paper plastic bad boy. Now bagging bitches, wearing designer bags, boy. Teacher said I talk too much at school, bad behavior. Success is sweet, I said you'll see me now or later. Rolling through the streets, Decatur, Clark, Atlanta, where it's greater. Listening to Outkast, T.I.P. Freshman year, leapfrog all my peers. Company name, high level means I'm top tier. See you lanes in my rear, nightmare on J Street. I'm the one that you fear, can't tell me nothing. Even yelling in my ear, my mama said she hated when I say the word nigga. Well, mama, I'm sorry for acting like a...
Up Late with Shaw and Dell is brought to you by The Buena, an Italian leather custom designed high top sneaker by Gwendoria Abrams Shoes. Order your pair at GwendoriaA.com. Up Late with Shaw and Dell was also brought to you by Lashed by K. Janae. Lashes that last. And make sure you join in the party every Monday as we discuss the hottest topics, hearing what you have to say. Follow us at Up Late TV Show on Instagram.
Yay! First of all, where is Shaw's round of applause at? Okay,
it was so funny because I was getting it, but I was like, did she have it in there? I literally was like, I have it right. If you can see my phone, it says clapping sound effects, and I was like, wait.
Guys, we want to thank our guest Justin Hires for joining us today. I am so pumped. First of all, Shaw, I need to write a letter. I need to write a letter to StreamYard, okay? Because I'm tired of y'all not having a round of applause when things are round of applause worthy. You know what I'm saying?
This is true because I was trying to get him before we went out, but just to give him a round of applause, I mean, I'm just that wow, that's he's awesome.
He is so awesome and so inspirational. And speaking of letters, guys, I finally wrote one of these letters that I've been promising to write people. So let's go ahead and see the first letter that I wrote. Dear Black men, I was recently having a good conversation about how Black women need to act in order to keep Black men. How we need to settle it down a bit. I also was curious to know, have you tried dating yourself?
I just wasn't ready. First of all, just the facial expression coming out, just starting out. I wasn't ready.
Guys, we out here. Do you hear me? We out here. And I am responding left and right. So don't play with me because I will be writing a letter.
I'm just saying, people, please don't be on the recipient end of this letter writing campaign because I'm trying to tell you the receiving end because, oh my goodness, Lord have mercy. I wasn't ready.
Also, guys, I just want you to know that, y'all are not, no one's exquisite. No one's excluded from these letters. I have also been talking to the Holy Spirit, guys, because, we got to talk to the Holy Spirit. So here's my conversation I had with him earlier this morning.
Dear Holy Spirit, Dear Holy Spirit, I noticed you've been blessing me in other ways that I hadn't asked for. Now, I appreciate it, but I told you I need some money. Now, you say in your own word to ask and I shall receive. What is taking you so long? Oh, yeah, and thank you for the blessing that you have provided for me the other day. In Jesus' name.
Guys, I have promised that I will notate all of my prayers and my letters. It's going on. It's going down.
And
Okay.
I'm talking about, if the Holy Spirit can get it, you gonna get it. Is all I'm just trying to tell you, people. Be warned and be out on the lookout, because Lord have mercy, that is beyond hysterical.
Let's do a fan check-in before we get
The Jackson girl has come back again.
Ronald Ruffin, thank you so much, Ronald, for being with us. Ronald Ruffin said, I'm in tears. I swear y'all keep me entertained. Ronald Ruffin was also listening to Justin Hires say, got a flow, bro, and nice beats. You say you have many talents, bro. He was such a good brother to interview. Kiana is laughing out loud. And Curtis says hi. Guys, thank y'all so much for being with us tonight on Up Late with Sha and Del. Like, Sha, do you have any last comments you want to address?
Make sure you all subscribe to our Up Late page on YouTube. And make sure you tag a friend, send it to a friend. It's a great way. Just share it and send it to a friend. Say, hey guys, there's some great content on here. Go check it out and subscribe to them so you get all the notifications when we have new episodes of great talent and people on here. And you don't want to miss a Dale letter, okay? You don't want to miss it.
Thank you guys so much, and we will see you guys next time on Up Late with Sha.